picked up there by the
ball picked up there by number 24, Cooper Bredell.
Cooper Bredell for that, and that's where they're
So
going
your
to
Bombers first and 10 here on their own 20. Let's call it a 27-yard line.
27-yard line from what we have here. So here we go for offense on the Bombers on this Friday night, week number 2. Looks like we have shotgun position for Erickson. Puts player in motion, that's going to hand it off to the far side of the field and getting some good yardage there. Looks like it's going to be
Thompson on the carry.
Thompson.
Some good yardage, running it all the way out to
Like
the
it's 32nd and short
7-yard line.
So he's going to get rough.
So that carry was good for a Bomber, first down.
Yeah, they're going to say first down, so 10 yards right there. So it's first and 10.
The quarterback for the Bombers, number 2, Drew Erickson.
The Bombers. Shotgun position, and they're going to hand it off this time to one of the backs. Nowhere to go there for Cooper Bredell this season.
Cooper Bredell on the carry.
Back about 4 yards, it looks like.
A loss of about 3 yards.
So with that, it will be bringing up second and short for the Bombers here tonight in Mohall. Lining up to the line of scrimmage once again. It's going to be Erickson and company. One wide receiver to left, one to the right, puts one in motion here on the line, and then we're going to just hand it off right through the middle and get in a few yards. It's Logan Thompson, and he's going to gain back to the original marker and stop about their own 40.
Thompson on the carry, tackled there by about 21.
6 or so.
Riley Morlock.
That gain.
A gain of about, let's call it 7 yards for the Bombers. Brings up third and about 6.
It's going to be 3rd and 6 here in the first quarter. Once again, it is on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard 0-0 and 30 remaining here in your first quarter. For some 9-man football action, Kyle Dean here with you on KHRT 106.9 FM. Shotgun formation for Erickson. Player in motion. Fakes the handoff, but then hands it off to the other back and rolling in with a first down and much, much more. That's a great
Matter on that tackle. Number 24 on the ball carrier, Cooper Bredell. Not carry good for a Bombers first down.
It looks like about 15 or so on that, give or take. For that nice
run. First and 10 here for the Bombers on the 46-yard line of the Mavericks.
Once again, in Maverick territory, a good start here to get the chains moving. Shotgun formation, dropping back. Erickson rolls to the far side, and he is trying to give it to one of his tight ends.
Pass from Erickson incomplete to the far side, brings up 2nd and 10.
So he's going to be 0 of 1 here from the first pass of the game. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Maverick 46-yard line. Waiting here for the next lineup here. And it's going to be Erickson and company lining up, shotgun formation. This time they're going to do a quick handoff there and getting close to 10 yards, possibly.
Logan Thompson on the carry right there on tackle number 21, Riley Morlock.
It's going to be about 3rd and short, so 6 yards on that one.
Say 6 yards,
6-yard gain.
3rd and
3rd and halfway, or 3rd
4.
and 4, it looks like. 3rd and 4, first quarter. 0-0, 9:20 remaining. The Bombers have the ball right now in driving. Erickson company lining up in the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Erickson. Puts one of the tight ends in motion from far side to near side. And they're trying to hand it through the middle, but nothing.
Quarterback keeper there was right on top of him, Jaron Matter.
About 1 yard.
Loss of yardage on that play, so that brings up 4th.
Yep, 4th
and
down
7.
now. 4th and 7 coming up here for the Bombers. Once again, the Bombers, they're going right to left on your radio dial with the Mavericks going left to right to start out here. Well, let's see what they elect to do with Coach Rudolph here at the helm for head coach, 3rd season. Looks like they are in shotgun formation since they are in Maverick territory. So Erickson, shotgun, takes the snap. He's dropping back. does a quick move. Going deep, and it is contested there. No flags.
Pass is incomplete.
For that.
The Mavericks will be taking over on downs.
One-on-one coverage, and they almost had it there for the catch, but taking over on downs. That's going to be the Mavericks. So now the Mavericks getting ready for offense here, as they are switching out the footballs here really quick. Once again, thank you to our sponsors on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard 0-0. About midway through the first quarter. Now it's going to be Mavericks. They're going to start at
Johnson, the quarterback.
Looks like it's Johnson at quarterback and running quite a bit
off
there.
To
about a few yards there.
To Jaron Mattern, running it up to across the
So Mattern is
45-yard line, brings it down to about the 48.
5 yards there.
So 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 coming up for the Mavericks now. Ball's on about the 48 line, their own 48-yard line. And here's a quick move for a running back here on the far side.
Riley Morlock on the carry, tackled there by number 2, Drew Erickson.
That one, it gets a first down.
Riley Morlock's carry, good for a Maverick. First down.
They'll be going they're still going the Maverick way here, as time is ticking with about 7:40 remaining on your Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. Mavericks are in Bomber territory. Shotgun coming up for Johnson. Under center. Then they're going to hand it off here to Jaron Mathern.
Jaron Mathern on the carry right there. Cooper Brunell on the tackle. 5'9" senior for the Bombers.
Yeah, we'll see about 4 yards.
So about 3-yard gain here. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Coming up here for the Mavericks near the Bomber 40-yard line. Great crowd on hand for this evening's football game. Beautiful weather. Can't get any better than this at all. Underneath center is Johnson, quarterback. They're going to toss it to the near side, to the back. Gets the first down. He's trying to break away, bringing a guy with it.
Riley Morlock on the carry. Finally brought down there by number 7, Gunnar Bieber. Again, Riley Morlock for a Maverick. First down.
20-yard gain on that one.
The ball now right at the Bombers' 21-yard line.
At the Bombers 20, so they are considered in the red zone here with the 1st and 10. Coming up here, 20 yards to go. Underneath center is going to be Johnson. Oh, got a little flag there. Looks like the defense is trying to do a little encroachment. And that's going to be free yardage coming up for the Mavericks.
Encroachment on the Bombers. 5-yard penalty.
First down, so it's going to be 1st and 5.
So with the penalty, brings up still 1st and 5 here for the Mavericks.
15 yards away from the end zone. And the clock resumes here after that flag. Here's the handoff to the left side, trying to get in for a few yards.
Mathern on the carry.
By Jaron Mathern.
Looked like 51 there on the main tackle, Bennett Sorensen.
So Sorensen with the tackle. With that, it's now.
But that carry good for another Maverick. First down.
Is it 1st and goal? Looks like it's pretty close, but it looks like it's 1st and 10. They might be able to get another first down here, since it looks like it's right on the pylon, the other flag, or the other marker there. And handing off, trying to get a quick touchdown, and does get in. Yes!
Riley Morlock dragging in the defense for a Maverick. 6 points for the Horde. Touchdown there by Riley Morlock.
11-yard carry. 11-yard carry with a touchdown. We shall see what they do for the conversion now. Is it a 2-point or extra point? Looks like they're getting ready for a 2-point conversion. And trying to get right through the center. I can't see. Yes, 2-point is good. On your Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard, 8-0.
Johnson in for that quarterback sneak there for the extra points.
13.
Again, a big thank you to Gooseneck Implement and Farmers Union Insurance, Zane Axton, for taking tickets today at today's game. Consider volunteering and working school events to help facilitate these contests for our student athletes. If you're interested in giving back, contact Trevor Savicole at the school or your local Booster Club president, Shannon Grendall. The MLS Junior High football team played just before this game tonight and will play at West Hope Monday along with our JV team starting at 4:30 p.m.
We're back here on KHOT 106.9 FM to go to Square.
6:11 here in the first quarter.
Precision Farm Parts in Sherwood. Thank you for making the broadcast possible this evening. As your Mavericks right now
10,
are
Jaron Matter
0.
kicking off here for the Mavericks.
2-minute drive. Morlock, 11-yard.
Logan Thompson and
run.
Cooper.
And then the
Bradell
run
back
for the
to
points
receive
after.
for the Bombers.
8-0. With that, it's the Bombers' turn to try to get some points down, see if they can answer back on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard, down by 8. Kick. It's a little lower, a little bit shorter, but it's going to be picked up here on the other side by Holden Meyer, and he's not going to get too far. Flag on the play, though. So
Myers on the carry, tackle the
there
number
on the
26.
carry flag. We'll see where they're actually
26.
going to start.
Excuse me, 28, Alexander Thompson.
Let's see here, 6:04 remaining on this.
So
first
with we have a flag out on the
let's
field.
see where the flag is going to put the Bombers at. Are they moving it? Outside block for the Bombers, and moving back, the Bombers are. So set for 1st and 10 around the 23-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 close to their own goal line.
Outside block penalty there, 10-yard. 15.
They're going to put it
About
at their
15-yard
own 10.
penalty from the.
That's what they're doing. Their own 10-yard line is where they're going to
So the ball's right on their own 10-yard line here for the Bombers.
So they're here with you once again on the right.
6:04 left here in the first quarter.
Mavericks. Beautifully in Moloch. Player motion with a shotgun formation and trying to get some points and beats a tackle, or trying to get some yardage is Cooper.
Matter holding them down
And he's
long enough for a couple other Mavericks there to get them tackled. So a gain of about a yard.
So he's got about 14 yards rushing on 3 carries. Number 24, Cooper. Bradell, excuse me. Waiting here for the 2nd and 8 coming up at their own 12-yard line for the Bombers. They're lining up to the line of scrimmage. Waiting here for shotgun for Erickson. And looks like getting good yardage on the far side and breaking away. Here comes the Bombers, still going. Is Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson carrying the ball all the way down to Maverick territory.
5-10.
Finally tackled there by number 20.
That's about a 50-yard run.
And also number 6.
Stamper, give or take on that one.
Tucker
That is
Gerber.
Logan Thompson. And all of a sudden, the Bombers, they are in Maverick territory for that. So they're moving down the chains here as it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the Maverick 36-yard line or so. Erickson's going to hand it off on the left side and doing some quick moves and gaining.
Cooper Bradell with the
Bradell.
carry. Finally tackled there by number 6.
That's
Tucker
going to be a
Gerber.
gain of about 15 or so. Well, we'll see where they put the
So
chains.
gain of about 15 yards.
1st
That
and
carry
10
is good for a Bombers.
Bradell.
First down.
Bradell. A 15-yard gain on that. 1st and 10 from the 25 from what I can see here. Shotgun coming up here for Erickson. And it's going to be another handoff to Thompson on the far side. He has running room, and he's still going on the far side. Finally brought down.
Logan
Not after
Thompson on
gaining
the
another
carry.
15
Number
or
21.
20 yards or so.
Riley Morlock. And number 11, Chris
15,
Pepper
yeah,
on that
another 15
tackle.
yards.
Again, that carry good for a Bombers. First
For
down.
Thompson, and that's a 1st down. On the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard with 4:11 remaining, it is 8-0 in favor for the Mavericks, but the Bombers are threatening to score right now. Erickson's going to be in shotgun formation, and they're going to get the handoff onto the far side of the field, but he's brought down.
Bradall on the carry, brought down by number 10, Jaron Mattern.
Yeah, it's going to be second and short or so, and they're trying to play
second and short here for the Bombers.
Rush here to get on the chains, or on the ball. Erickson's underneath center this time. Dropped the ball on the snap and just tackled right away. Maybe got back to their original line
Like the
of
snap
scrimmage.
got dropped there, but picked right back up there by Drew Erickson.
Once again, looks like gets back
So
to the
just
original
short of
line
the
scrimmage
goal line,
with
brings up
3:18
third
remaining
down
on
and
your
goal
scoreboard.
here
Ryan
for
Family
the Bombers.
Dealership scoreboard. 8-0 Mavericks. Bombers are threatening, and we have a timeout for the Mavericks as they are up 8-0. But
Timeout on the field. Mavericks calling their first timeout.
We will
We have
do
3:08
back
left here in
minutes.
the first quarter. Your Mavericks varsity volleyball team is in action tomorrow at Botno in a tournament starting at 10 a.m. The first home volleyball match is September 14th. Junior high volleyball opens next Thursday at home against Botno starting at 4 o'clock p.m. Your MLS varsity football team returns home next Thursday. Yes, Thursday, not Friday, where they will host Tioga starting at 7 p.m. Erickson on the quarterback keeper, and they're holding him back. Number 75, Caden Breckus.
Didn't get
So
anywhere to make it
still
a
short, fourth and goal
Yeah.
here for the Bombers.
And it is fourth and goal from what I can see, so they are going to go for it. 2:47 remaining in your first quarter. Erickson underneath center on a fourth and goal. Player in motion, handoff, trying to get to their running back that's been on fire, but no good. For Logan Thompson with that quick
Number 74
handoff.
on the tackle.
And that with a huge tackle
A
coming
huge
up on defense.
standoff there on the goal line, and the Mavericks
Once again, the
hold
Mavericks
off
with
the
a huge
Mavericks from
stop.
scoring.
And they're gonna stop there at the man.
The
It's
ball
in the red
right
zone.
down at the goal line here for the
Turnover
Mavericks.
on downs coming up here for the Mavericks. First quarter yet, they're up 8-0. The Bombers were threatening to score. 2:35 remaining. They're gonna start at their own. Man, can't even tell. 10-yard line or so. Looks like about their 1, 2, 3-yard line or so. So
Warlock on the
almost
carry,
there.
tackled by Logan Thompson. Also
Warlock
number 2
on
on
the
that
carry,
tackle,
that
Drew
one
Erickson. Gain of about 5 yards, brings up second and 5.
We'll see about 5 yards there on Morlock for gaining some yardage. Mavericks once again facing a second and about 5 now. Second and 5.
Mattern on the carry, Cooper Bradell on that tackle.
We have
And number 11 also there, Logan Thompson.
a quick move, but not much going on that one to make it a third down, I believe.
No, it's first down.
Oh, first down, excuse me. So that was a 5-yard
So
gain.
Mattern's carry was good for a Maverick. First down.
First
We
down
go first
for-
and 10 on their own.
Coming up for the Mavericks. And quick move here, trying to get some yardage, but ran into a wall of
Morlock
Bombers.
on
as
the
Morlock
carry. Hit a wall of
gets back
Bombers
to
there.
the original
Mainly.
line of scrimmage. Morlock with no
Number
gain
55 there,
there to make it
Mason
second
Roy.
and maybe 10.
So that brings up second and 9 for the Mavericks.
Coming up for the Mavericks. Waiting here for the blow the whistle to get going here. Actually, looks like we have a timeout with 1:19 remaining here on the Ryan Family Dealership.
Well, the Mavericks
scoreboard.
calling their
We will
second
do
timeout
back
with
in 1 minute,
1:15 left here in
HRT.
that first quarter. Happy 14th birthday to Kale Westerness. Also, Spill the Beans this evening on the east end of town will be open after the game. Again, Spill the Beans will be open after the game. Ask what Spill the Beans? Well, oh, goodies.
Goodies on goodies on.
Ice cream? Yes, it's that's whole night. They closed for me. Jesus. There's no.
We're back here on KHRT 106.9 FM. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Mavericks. Nowhere to go. Another wall of Bombers. On
Darren
defense.
Mattern on the carry, but nowhere to go.
That is Jaron Mattern, number
26,
10. Nowhere to go.
Haven't checked
0
on
yards
that
on that gain to make it 3rd and 9 coming up for the Mavericks. They are at their own 11-yard line, it looks like. They started the drive at their own 3 or 4. Looks like it's shotgun formation coming up for Johnson. Drop it back, does the pass, and intercepted! And fell on his feet, but still an interception.
Intercepted there by number 21, Holden
It's
Meyer.
going to be Holden Meyer, the
So
sophomore.
Taking over deep in
And with
Maverick
that, it's
territory.
going the other way. Berthel with 27 seconds remaining here in your first quarter of the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. They now have a chance to get some points on the board again, starting at the 11-yard line of the Mavericks. So with that, we're going to have shotgun formation coming up for Erickson. Player in motion. And a quick handoff here, but does he escape? Is Logan Thompson a little bit?
Logan Thompson
But it
going
ain't
off to the right
going to
side,
be
finally
much on the
stood
far
up
side.
there, so-
They're going to say 4 yards on Thompson.
4 yards for Logan
With that,
Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
2nd and 6 for the Bombers.
So 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ball right
Logan
on the
Thompson.
10-yard line.
4-yard gain.
And that's the end of the first
But that's
quarter.
the end.
Your
On the
Mavericks
scoreboard, the Ryan Family
on the
Dealership
scoreboard, 8-0.
Mavericks lead. Bombers threatening the score back here in a minute. KHRT.
Did Arsenal serve him?
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be good.
We're going to serve the pipes too. So I don't know why they put serving the pickup for like the site.
Thanks for being a spotter. That sure helps.
Exactly.
They can talk and walk at the same time.
Thank you to Berthold Farmers Elevator Company, Birdsall Green and Seed of Berthold, Farmers Union Oil, Berthold and Burlington Carpio, Marketplace Foods with 4 locations, and also Trigen Egg Partners to make the broadcast possible. On your Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard, 8-0 Mavericks, And the Bombers have a chance to at least try to tie it up after that interception from the Mavericks. So shotgun formation coming up for Erickson. And he's going to hand it off to his back on the left side. Has some running room and going to walk.
Cooper Bradell in for the Bomber touchdown.
Oh, look at that. And he gets about a 10-yard gain.
11-yard run by Cooper Bradell.
And that comes right away in the second quarter at the 11:53 mark, so 7 seconds. And that is a touchdown.
So a nice run by Bradell.
So Bradell with that.
So they'll go for the extra points here.
We'll see what they do here. Looks like they're trying to go for a 2-point conversion, trying to tie up the game. And nowhere to go.
Bradell again on the attempt, but stop there.
That's nowhere to go, but the score.
By number 21 and a few other Mavericks there.
By 2. And then the Bombers could not capitalize on the points after, and with that 8-6 on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. Second quarter, back in a minute. KHRT.
Reed Morlock and Eli Unland back to receive for the Mavericks.
On the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard.
Kicking off here for the Bombers.
Here on KHRT 106.
Number 26.
8-6 Mavericks here in Mohawk, up by 2. And here's the
Bamberg.
kickoff. It's a low one, and it's going to go out of bounds.
So the kick goes out of
That
bounds
is
right at
flag.
the 30-yard line.
And that means they get some more yardage. Are the Mavericks up by 2 for this beautiful evening in Mohawk. Kyle Dayton here with you, broadcasting live from Mohawk. Also, we're online. Just search KHRT. I believe it's the Live 365 app too. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from, let's see where they're here. 35. Flag should be the 35. Thank you. And we'll see what the Mavericks can come up with now after that turnover last time, which was an interception on his first pass, if I'm not mistaken, by Johnson. It's going to be shotgun formation coming up here for Drayson Johnson, the sophomore. This time they're going to hand it off with some running room and just beats the guy and still going. And he's going to get to the 45-yard line of the other team.
Jared Mattern running across midfield. Finally brought down by number 11, Logan Thompson, and 21, Holden Meyer. So that carry good for a Mavericks. First down.
Thank you to Citizens State Bank at Mohawk, Curtis Sunderland Company, Envision Cooperative, and O'Keefe Oil Company making the broadcast possible for this evening. Shotgun for Johnson and the Mavericks. They're going to do a quarterback keeper. But
Johnson on quarterback keeper right there, number 51.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
And number 11.
To make it a second
On the tackle, Logan Thompson
again.
And Bennett Sorensen.
Territory. 8
So it brings up second and 10 for the Mavericks.
By 2.
Johnson was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Turnover last time. Underneath center now is Johnson, 3 backs in the backfield. Waiting for the snap, and there it is, and they're going to hand it off on the far side. It's going to be Morlock.
Riley Morlock.
Backwards, -4 yards.
Grabbed right away with the tackle, number 51, Bennett Sorensen, holding him by the jersey, a loss of about 4 yards. So that brings up 3rd and long here for the Mavericks.
Or mid field. About a couple minutes into the
The ball now back at the 48-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be Johnson underneath center with 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to toss it this time, trying to get it as Mattern, and he's still running. Gets maybe about
Garrett
7
Mattern on
yards
the
on
carry.
that one.
Looks like number 2, Drew Erickson and Gunnar Deaver on the tackle.
Looks like
Got back a few yards, but still short. Brings up 4th and about 7.
4th and 7.
4th and 7 here for the Mavericks.
Coming up for the Mavericks, up by 2 points on your Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. They're going to line up to the line of scrimmage. Once again is Johnson and company. And looks like we have a whistle. Timeout for the Bombers.
So we have a timeout on the field. The Bombers calling their first timeout of the
Mavericks
half.
facing a 4th down. Back in a minute. KHRT.
9:33 left here in the first half. Again, please enjoy concessions tonight provided by the MLS junior class. Concessions and restrooms are located in the building on the south side of the field here at the 50-yard line. Also, the Booster Club is having a tailgate membership drive tonight at the stadium here just east of the concession stand. $10 will buy you membership, hamburger, bar, and lemonade. They're grilling burgers and signing up members. Again, a big thank you to Gooseneck Implement and Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Axemen for taking tickets at today's game. Also, if you consider volunteering or working school events, please contact Trevor Savicol at the school or your local Booster Club president, Shannon Grundle.
9 FM and also worldwide on the internet. Just search KHRT. And it looks like the Mavericks are facing a 4th and 7 in Bomber territory, about the 43-yard line. They elected to go for it before the timeout by the Bombers, and they are. Johnson under center with I formation in the backs, 1 wide receiver on the far side. Dropping back, Johnson rolling out right side and gets it complete. And there he goes.
Complete pass.
Is it a touchdown?
Riley Morlock.
That's Riley Morlock.
But we have a
I think he was
flag
out
in the
of bounds.
backfield
Oh, there's
here.
a flag in the backfield. So we got to slow down there if there's a flag in the backfield. Who is it going to be on? That was a beautiful play by Morlock and Johnson. Face mask. Offense. That is the Mavericks. So moving on back to make it 4th.
Well, we got face mask
sure
here on the Mavericks, so
looks
that'll
like
bring the ball back.
It's going to be 4th and overseas trip back to try to see how far they're going to go to get that first down or whatever they need here.
So a 15-yard penalty.
A 15
Bring the Mavericks all the way back to their own 41-yard line.
41-yard line is where they are going to be at. So we'll see what they're going to do on a 4th and a long way to go for the Mavericks. And lining up is Johnson. And I don't see any punt formation, so I believe they're going to, well, we have a whistle now. Are we going to have a timeout? Yep, timeout for the Bombers as they
So whistle out on the field. The Bombers calling their second timeout.
8-6 on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds, KHRT. The flies love you, man.
Well, I can't move half the time, so then you're sitting there waiting.
Better than Hornets.
I got stung by one already today.
Yeah, those.
I was up working at my family's lake lot, and I moved the hose and it went right by a nest that I didn't see. Next thing I knew, I got hornet sting right in the back of the head. Yeah.
And we're back here from Lowell Hall, so it's 4th and a long way to go. And now it's punt formation coming up here for the Mavericks as they have a 4th and half a football field to go. So there's the punt. Pretty good punt there. And it's going to be picked up on the other side for the Bombers.
Logan Thompson on the kickoff return.
Down about the 30.
Tackle there by number 10, Jaron
With that,
Mattern.
that was a punt, and it's going to go the other way for the Bombers.
So the Bombers,
with
first and 10 here with 9:12 left in the first
They're
half.
going to be on the 20.
Ball is on the 30-yard line here of the Bombers.
Yeah, it's about the 30-yard line on that for the Bombers. Start things off. Not what they wanted. Not at all after that huge penalty. And here we go. It's going to be shotgun for Erickson. Puts a tight end in motion. They're going to hand it off. Going right through the middle on the left side. That's Thompson. Thompson's still going to the 50. Going to
Logan
the 40.
Thompson on the carry.
He's
Still
still
on
going.
his feet.
And he's going to be brought
Finally
down.
brought down.
Near the 30-yard line. Wow. That's a 40-yard scamper almost.
Eli Unlin.
Thompson. The Bombers
So
are
a big
getting
gain here for the Bombers.
on
All the way
running.
down to about the 32-yard line.
So it's going to be at the 32-yard line of Maverick territory. Once again on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. 8-6 Mavericks. Bombers once again in Maverick territory, down by 2. Shotgun coming up for Erickson. Puts a wide receiver in motion. Handoff to the other back now on the left side is Bradall, the senior.
Riley Morlock on the carry.
And that was more.
Cooper Bradall on the carry.
Excuse me. As that will be a gain of about 5 for
And 5
Bradall.
brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bombers.
2nd and 5 coming for the Bombers, threatening to score once again on the 2nd and 5 in Mulhall. Waiting here to see what they're going to line up. Looks like it's going to be shotgun again for Erickson. Puts a wide receiver near side in motion, and he's going to hand it off to the motion receiver on the far side. That's Holden Meyer.
Holden Meyer on the carry.
Meyer's going to get the first down.
Finally pushed out of bounds there by number 18.
Holden Meyer.
Reed Morlock.
That's his first carry. They get about 5-6 yards.
So Holden Meyer, that carry was good for a Bomber. First down.
Maverick 20-yard line. Oh, it's going to be first and goal, looks like, from the 9-yard line. So first and goal, excuse me, coming up here from.
So the ball now on the 20-yard line. So we got first and 10 here for the Bombers.
Excuse me, 20-yard line. Excuse me on that. Should be first and 10 from the 20-yard line. They have to get to the 10-yard line. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper from Erickson. Nowhere.
Quarterback keeper Drew Erickson right there on the tackle. Caden Rekas.
Quarterback keeper.
So loss of a couple yards, bring up 2nd and 12 here for the Bombers.
22, 2nd and 12 from the 22. Thank you to Dakota Square Arco, First Western Bank and Trust, and Precision Farm Parts of Sherwood, making the broadcast possible. We are in the second quarter with 6:49 remaining. As we get closer here to halftime, 8-6 Mavericks. Bombers down by 2. And they're going to pass it. Erickson, nice screen. Getting some yardage with a reception there. It's going to be Dylan Pink
Dylan Pink on the carry.
on that. And
Tackled there by number 18,
5 or so.
Reed Morlock. He got back about
5 yards or so.
7 yards, brings up 3rd and 6.
The 15-yard line. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 or so, close to that 10-yard line. They need to get those 5 or 6 yards to get another first down to make it first and goal. Good crowd on hand on this beautiful evening in Mohall. Thank you to Ryan Family Dealership, Schillinger Auto Body, Somerset Court, and Verendery Electric Cooperative. They're going to hand it off, and almost a fumble at the ball.
Handoff looks like it was misfumbled there a little bit, but right on it was Logan Thompson for the
maybe a gain of 1 on that kind of
Bombers. Gain of maybe a yard.
So with that,
So here bring up
it's going to
4th
be
down.
4th and 5. 4th and 5. They need to gain that 5 to make it first and goal. I have a feeling they're going to go for it, as they are down by 2 points with about 5 minutes or so remaining here in the second quarter on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. Waiting for the play from the coach on the other side. And They're going to line up to the line of scrimmage now. Shotgun formation, I believe. Let me see here. Yep, shotgun formation for Erickson. Puts back in motion. Snap. Fakes handoff. Quarterback keeper rolling in. That's Erickson. He's going to get
Erickson up
that
the middle.
5 yards to make it 1st and goal. Let's wait and see. Hold
14.
on.
Eli Unlin.
Did they say? No, they
Just
did
short
not.
of the first down there where the
Wow,
Mavericks will
turnover.
take over.
And here you
So
thought
just
you had
short
about
of the
4 or 5
first down.
yards on that
So a
quarterback
nice stop
keeper,
by the
but
Mavericks.
nope. Turnover on downs. And with that, it's going to be the Mavericks ball with 4:58 remaining in your second quarter. And they're going to start at their own 10-yard line. Wow. Another missed opportunity for the Bombers in the red zone. Now we go the other way. Mavericks right to left on your radio dial. They're going to hand it off this time to Mattern.
Jaron Mattern up the middle.
Jared Mattern up to... Oh, do we have
Might have been down.
fumble?
We have a fumble on the play, which
The Purple
the Bombers
going crazy.
jumped on the ball,
That's
so the
gonna be
Bombers
a
take
fumble.
over.
And with,
with
that,
that fumble.
another opportunity coming up for the Bombers for Mr. Rudolph and his team. Wow. First play after getting the ball back, and it's going the other way now. And they're going to start at their, looks like, 19-yard line in Maverick territory for the Bombers. And with that, here we go. Underneath center is going to be Erickson for the Bombers. He's going to hand it off. On the left side is Bradall. We got a flag on the play, though. False start. False start. They're going to be moving on back.
So false start for the Bombers, 5-yard penalty.
To Berthold Farmers.
Moving them back
Coming
5
up,
yards.
And see to Berthold Farmers.
Still first down.
Berthold, Burlington, Carpio. Marketplace Foods with 4 locations in Minot, and also Tri-Gen Egg Partners making the broadcast possible for this evening. Scott Lee here with you on KHRT, also online. As it's going to be 1st and 15 coming up for the Bombers from about the 25-yard line, and we have about 4:44 remaining here in your second quarter. Erickson's going to be underneath center, puts a wide receiver in motion. I formation for the backs. They're going to toss it on the left side. Here's Bradall. Bradall has running room. A flag, though.
Bradall on the carry.
Gains 5, but a flag.
Flag thrown in the backfield.
Let's see what they're going to say here on the flag.
On the tackle there, number 14, Eli Unlin. Also Riley Morlock. Let's see what the call
They
is.
might be moving back again, the Bombers. So another holding on the offense.
So the penalty was holding
So
on the
with
offense.
that, another missed opportunity building up here for the Bombers, as they had turnover on downs for their first possession, turnover on downs on their second possession in the red zone, and a turnover on downs on their third possession in the red zone too. But their defense, on the other hand, 2 turnovers already. So kind of a double-edged sword tonight for the Bombers. Some good and bad. There's a run by Bradall. Nowhere to go.
Bradall, right coming from behind. Number 20, Bryce Johnson.
Bradall, and it's going to be a 2nd and a long way to go.
So 2nd and long for the Bombers.
Yeah, 2nd and long, 2nd and about 20 almost, give or take on that. 2nd and 25 maybe.
2nd and 26 here for the Bombers.
6 from what they said. So with that, Erickson's going to be in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers on the far side, 1 to the near side, puts the tight end in motion for the back. And there's the snap. It is a pass. He's rolling out to the far side, trying to get it completed. Too short on that pass. Had an open guy, just probably would have only gained a maybe.
Pass attempted to Logan Thompson, incomplete.
And to make it 3:32 remaining.
Brings
here.
up 3rd and long for the Bombers.
Second quarter.
With 3:32 left here in the first half.
Scoreboard. Once again, it is 8-6 Mavericks leading the Berthold Bombers. Bombers had many opportunities to make it a 3-score game, even a 2-score game, but right now they've been kind of not doing so well with the penalties. Defense, on the other hand, very good. Penalties, not so good. Shotgun for Erickson. Gonna hand off here right with some running room is Bradall. He's gonna gain it.
Bradall on the carry.
About 10
Finally brought down by number 10, Jared Mattern.
For Bradall. And now it's a
That brings up 4th and long for the
11.
Bombers.
That's manageable 11, but it is at the 23-yard line in Maverick territory. So we'll see what they can come up with. A 4th and about
a 12-yard gain for Bradall.
3-yard line.
So 4th and 12 here for the Bombers.
2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 back right beside him, puts one of the wide receivers in motion. Whoa, what is that? A reverse? I have no clue what that was because he kind of stepped backwards and went the other way.
Sam Bevanchek on that carry right there on the tackle was Braden Savacool.
Kind of reverse, but
so a nice tackle by Braden Savacool, and the Mavericks take over on downs.
And with that, Mavericks take over on downs with 2:47 remaining here. And they're going to start at their own 30. Nope,
so 1st and 10 here for the Mavericks on their own 30-yard line.
So here we go. Underneath center for the Mavericks. But they're going to hand it off this time right through the middle. Let's see who that was.
Morlock on the carry. Tackled there by number 26.
Maybe
Sam Bevanchek.
0. Maybe 1 on that one.
So right at the line of scrimmage, so that brings up 2nd and 10 for the Mavericks.
2nd and 10 for the Mavericks.
2:20 and counting down here in the first half.
Versus the Bombers, 8-6 right now. Johnson and company lining up to the line of scrimmage. 3 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. And they're going to pass. A deep pass. Almost caught by Chris Pepper.
Incomplete pass tempted to Chris Pepper.
With that,
down around the 48-yard line.
Good coverage,
That'll bring up
but the ball was a little too short. They were from Johnson.
3rd and 10 here for the Mavericks.
3rd and 10 coming up for the Mavericks. 3rd and 10. Once again, they are up by 2 points for this 9-man tilt on KHRT. Underneath center is Johnson. They're going to pass it again. He needs to get going because it's going to almost get tackled there.
Pass incomplete. They're attempted to number 20, Bryce Johnson. That brings up 4th down for the Mavericks.
For the Mavericks to make it 4th and 10 in their own territory. Looks like we might have the punter out near the senior. Getting ready to return on the other side is Logan Thompson, the junior.
Before Tazik near back to punt for the Mavericks.
And he's going to punt pretty good through the middle, taking a couple bounces. And it's going to be out of bounds.
So the punt goes out of bounds on the Bombers right around the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
With 1:47 left here in the first half.
And with that, second quarter, Berthold has a chance to take the lead with 1:47 remaining on your Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. As they are getting ready to line up to line of scrimmage, we'll have the halftime show coming up here shortly. Also coming up at the end of the game, we'll have the Precision Farm Parts of Sherwood Player of the Game coming up here also at the end of the game tonight. Waiting here for Erickson and company. Shotgun, low snap. Oh, that was actually a direct snap to the running back to Holden Meyer. And he's going to gain about 3 yards on
Holden Meyer on the carry. Well, 4-yard carry.
Holden Meyer making about 3 yards on that to make it about 2nd and 6, give or take on that. We are about 1:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Bombers down by 2, and they control the ball. As they're getting the play from Mr. Rudolph, Coach Rudolph. The player running in with the play. Got the lights on tonight on this Friday night. Barely any wind. Nice, beautiful evening, cool. Coming up, shotgun for Erickson. Erickson's going to hand it off on the left side here to Holden Meyer, and he's gaining a few yards.
Holden Meyer coming around the left side.
About an 8-yard, 9-yard gain there on Meyer.
Finally tackled there by number 4, Tazik near.
With that,
So with that carry,
first and 10.
good for a Bomber first down.
At the
With 45 seconds left here in the first half.
The clock is ticking though, 42 seconds remaining, so they need to do a little rush offense here if they want to try to get some points on the board. They're going to start running it here with Logan Thompson. Has running room, almost breaks free. Finally brought down, but not after gaining 25.
Logan Thompson on the carry.
About 25 yards to Logan Thompson.
Mattern and Tazik near on the tackle.
The clock stops as the chain game moves with 25 seconds remaining on the Ryan Family Dealership scoreboard. And we have a timeout. 8-6. Bombers threatening again. Back in 30 seconds. KHOT.
The Bombers taking a timeout. MLS Junior High football team will play at West Hope Monday, along with our JV team, starting at 4:30 p.m. Again, your Mavericks varsity volleyball team is in action tomorrow at Botno in a tournament starting at 10 a.m. And the first home volleyball match is September 14th. First and 10 here for the Bombers on their Maverick 33-yard line.
Erickson, he's going to pass it, and it's going to be
Pass is complete.
But we have a flag on the
Brought down by Morlock, but we have a flag in the backfield.
Because I don't think they have too many timeouts, the Bombers do, if they're taking a couple defensive ones. When the Mavericks were going for it on 4th down. Let's see what the officials say. Once again, 8-6, Bombers down by 2, Mavericks up by 2 here tonight in Mall. Still waiting here for the official call. Looks like it's going to be moving backwards. So instead of a first,
The holding was the penalty.
Bombers in Maverick territory, it's going to be a first and 20.
So now we got first and 20 here for the Bombers.
18 seconds
Ball now on the
in
Mavericks.
the quarter.
40,
So Bombers
43-yard line.
20. If they want to
18
keep
seconds
time on
left
that
here in the
clock,
first
they'll
half.
probably have to do some quick passes and get it out of bounds. And they are right now in shotgun formation, but it's actually the back in the backfield, Holden Meyer, if I'm not mistaken, with the direct snap. Puts a player in motion. Meyer, he wants to take it. He does with the running room, and he's still got some running room on the far side. Got to get out of bounds. I don't think he does. 8 seconds. Yeah, they got
Holden Meyer on the carry.
The ball's, it's going to go 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They got to snap it 1 second, and nope, that's it. They just...
Snap was too late, and that is the end of the first quarter.
At 8 in the
MLS